He sat on the hospital bed, shaking, crying like a child. The doctor told him the truth. Straight away, his sperm count was 0. Not low, not weak, but gone. And he was only 29 years old. The shocking part was that he said he only slept with her once, just once. In the city of Lagos, there lived a woman in Lekki Phase 1. Light skin, slim waist, tall, with long legs, always wearing wigs that touched her back. She had no known job, but she drove a clean white Benz. Her house was a duplex, and no one ever saw her family members. She always said they were abroad. Now, here is where it started. One of my close friends, Toby, met her at a club. She was drinking red wine, alone in a VIP corner. Toby was the kind of guy who didn't fear women. Fine boy, tech guy, good money. So he walked up to her, and that same night, they left together. He called me the next day. Guy, I think I just met my wife. But 2 weeks later, after that night with Linda, Toby stopped going out. He said he had body weakness and couldn't sleep well. Then one day, he confessed something strange to me. Since that night he met Linda, he hadn't felt any sexual urge. He tried to get with another girl. It didn't rise. We laughed, we joked, but when he went to the hospital, the doctor said something serious. His sperm count was not just low, it was 0. The doctor said it looked like something had cleaned him out completely. That was when fear entered. I told him to think well. Had he done anything risky? Used any pills? He shook his head and said, "Bro, I only slept with that girl, Linda." I didn't want to believe it was spiritual. We were Lagos boys, but what happened next changed everything. A week later, another guy we knew, a banker named Dayo, called us for help. He was crying, said his wife went for tests. He was the one with the problem, no sperm. Guess what? He had also slept with Linda just once at an Airbnb in Victoria Island. Now we were scared. I decided to find out more. I followed Linda's Instagram page. She had 40K followers. All her pictures were soft life, wine, yachts, travel, perfumes, spa. She didn't advertise anything. She never tagged anyone. Her captions were always short. I mind my business and my bag. Spoil me or leave me alone. But something was off. A girl who lived in her estate told me something disturbing. She said, men only came at night, always alone, always in tinted cars. They never stayed long, and after they visited, they were never seen again. She told me one night she peeped through her curtains and saw Linda pour something white into a small black pot. Then she danced naked in front of a mirror and whispered strange words. I was cold. I went to a herbalist, an old one, not these fake ones on the island. The Baba didn't even wait for me to finish explaining. Once I mentioned sperm disappearing after sex, he looked up and said, "She is using them. Their sperm is the payment. That's how she renews her wealth. Every sperm she collects is exchanged for money in the spiritual markets." The Baba said, some women have what he called spirit bank. They sleep with men, collect their sperm, and offer it to spirits that give them material things in return: cars, houses, influence, fame. But the men, they become spiritually dry. Some will never father children again. Some go broke, others lose their minds. He even said such women don't keep the sperm physically, it is taken spiritually during sex. That's why it's quick. That's why they never call the men back. We wanted to confront Linda, but before we could plan it, she relocated. Her house in Lekki was locked, her car was gone, her Instagram was deleted. No one heard from her again. One of the security men at her estate told us something strange. She left at night, alone, no luggage. She just walked into a waiting jeep. She didn't greet anybody, just smiled and said, "My time here is over." Till today, the three men are still barren. Toby now spends more time in prayer houses than tech events. Dio's wife left him. The third man, we don't even know where he is anymore. Did Linda move to Dubai? Or is she dead? I just know I'll never forget what I saw, and I tell every young man I meet, don't follow every woman that looks expensive. Some people collect not just your time, but your future. And not every beautiful woman is sent from heaven. Some come with spiritual depths. Be careful where you pour your seed. Some grounds are cursed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories.